Hi and welcome back to the channel. It is Sunday morning, the 30th of June 2024. I'm back at Bramley Dock, home of new Everton Stadium. It's been over a week since I've been able to get here, so hopefully there'll be a bit of progress. It's quite windy, so I'm not sure how well, sorry, excuse the traffic. I'm not sure how well I'll be able to go over the west stand, but only find that out once we're up there. So let's take a look. Okay, we'll get straight on with it. So I'll start with obviously the most obvious thing to see is this, say, final little part of barrel cladding. So I think the weather's paid to that sort of being finished. It was said by Everton that this would be finished by the end of the month, which should say obviously today. But it's been windy and raining most of the week, so that sort of paid for that. But I'll say there's not a great deal. I would guess 1 or 2 days there anyway. All the sections are here, so along with the crane and the lifting rigs, so it's all ready to go. So I imagine it's it's not going to be far off. So get high, go and have a look in the stadium, or see over the roof as well. I see just that where that expansion movement joint is. Polycarbonate does a little bit, and yeah, that's where the access is out onto the roof at the moment. All the strips are laying there ready to go. So in the movement joint yet again. Just some bits of wood. Looks like that's a platform being built like on the southwest corner. Right, let's go and have a look inside. Now it's quite a change in here, obviously. This half of the pitch looks like it's either getting stuff spread or it's being dug up. Someone did ask me to look round the edge, I say, because as you can see, there is railings in, which I presume will be the holders for the advertising boards. And see the dugouts. I see those seats were in on my last visit. Let's zoom out and Look at the overall view of the seats. Still quite a few to go. I don't say a lot of the rails are now in. So they were quite incomplete looking last time. Yeah, you can see say a lot, because there was them 2 rows that was the initial first rows done, and then not many of the other rails were done. They are now. So it looks like that same rails for the, what I presume will be the advertising boardings. None around this side yet. Not sure what, let's see, there's lots of, looks like lots of pipes and cables coming in there. Just move out a bit so. So it looks like plenty going on around the pitch. So I should zoom out and just take a look at the seats. So these have been looking complete for quite a while. Let's just see what these are. They look like, I'd guess, some sort of drainage channels. A few more seats there to go. Tractors and various machines, I would guess, is involved in work to do with the pitch. Looks like either more ducting or drainage pipes. So a bit of a nice close-up. Look, I get nice and high, should be fine over the west. I've had no wind warnings at all. So not far to go with the paving there. It's like all the brick cladding's up and the coping stones on the top. The framework for the cladding on the end is there. So there's that original dock wall. Looks like the next rebars down, ready for concreting like those sections. These extra sections of terracing. So then you can see the smaller steps, which is the areas where you walk. I see not a great deal to see along the dock wall at the moment. See more materials laying, various sections of barrel cladding. Take a look at that to see where that is up to. See, not a huge amount left of barrel cladding to do on this side. Right, while I'm over this way, I'll quickly have a look at the north. I don't think there's a great deal to see. So I'm not going to drop down to look at the sort of the cladding, coving, whatever you call it, underneath. I'll stay high so I can move over to the self stand. So obviously no one on site, so I can fly straight over. So all the framework and walkways for these solar panels is obviously still ongoing, but still look like there's 3 sections of vertical metal together around the edges, certainly along that bottom edge now that wasn't there. Like the first 2 sections on the left hand side, then as you can see right along the top it's 3 and then only 2. Wooden platform, as we say, presumed for when the solar panels are lifted up, and for them to work off. And it did look like, when I find it, that they're building one this side as well, which I presume will be a mirror image of the other side. Sorry, sorry for zooming in and out. As I've just seen, looks like, I presume is cabling them black rolls on each section. So I'll quickly look at the west side from this angle. You can see the spaces for the trees, the drainage system before it all gets filled back in, then the granite finally top layer. See the flooring under there looks complete. Often get asked where the Everton Way stones are going, which is along here, this section. I do know it's one of the questions on the tour when that happens, about the time scale and when we can expect to see them. But I would imagine it's going to be one of the sort of last things that go on. I think that's the first person I've seen on site, so probably just a security guard. But it is only 7 o'clock in the morning now. Just as I said that, there's a few workers starting. Finally, on the east, someone said they were looked along the dock wall. I think it was my last video. Could I just have a quick look along the inside, because it apparently is going to be cleaned up. So it doesn't look like too much of that has been done yet. I say it's just a mass of materials around here at the moment. Now I got asked to explain this a bit better, which actually you can see it from this level a bit better. Now where I'll move up there. Now that level, floor level, is sloping and back towards the dock wall, and then it's dropping down with, say, with a step down to what this level is, and it will be, I think it's blue cobalt tiles on the step, and that's basically what you can see there is the step between the levels. And I think that top little bit, hang on, let me move around, and the smaller bit sort of sticking up is a bench. That section, see, then it's dropping down there slightly. I think that's correct. I'm sure someone will correct me if it's not. So yeah, I'll just move along here slowly, and you can look at anything you want to see. See that? So I think they'd started renovating that tower. Still that one to go. Not sure who that one will belong to, whether that's jointly owned or belongs to United Utilities or Everton. So not sure. Imagine if we see it gets renovated, it belongs to Everton or jointly owned. If it doesn't, you can only presume it'll be United Utilities. So it looks like a lot of weeds growing again there. So I'll leave it there for today. Quite a good long look round. See plenty going on. So I've just looked up and say I've seen looks like there's work going on the roof still today. There doesn't seem to be many workers around. So I'll leave it there. Weather depending, I should be back a few times this week. And if you could like, share and subscribe, that's always greatly appreciated. Helps the channel grow and to bring you plenty of content. So I'll see you in a few days' time. Thanks for watching.